Hello, everybody. This is Stutter News, and I'm your host, Bill, and I'm here at Pearl Harbor, taking a tour given by the government themselves. But before we get into it, the weather. Take it away, George.
Bill, I hate to break it to you, but our radar has picked incoming missiles and bombs. You might want to take cover and run away, Bill. Run!
What do you mean? Oh God, what? That was live footage from the Pearl Harbor attack. Hello, my name is Murphy McAllen, and this is Stutter News. Let's get right into it. After the attack, President FDR had called for war. The Japanese have attacked our naval bases and angered the country of America. We have officially declared war against the Axis of Powers. Thankfully, we are winning. Every American, is being put into good use and being worked to the bone to improve our situation, except for Japanese Americans. Steve will go over that later. Anyway, the battles are actually quite a spectacle. Our insider will go over three that we managed to cover. Barry, take it away.
Thanks, Murphy. Barry Cooper here, specialist on our wars. We've been covering the ones that have been going on. You got to be in the know for these people. Helps out the soldiers out there. Understand their stories when they come crawling back to their homes, huh? Moving on. First battles on June 1942. This is when we joined the Allies. The Battle of Midway. 6 months after Pearl Harbor. We came back and attacked the Jap Nazis right where it hurt. We went against their ships, and it was freaking glorious. We cracked their codes and saw the ambush that they had planned out. They couldn't see it coming. We totally whooped them. A lot of people say that was a crucial part of the war. Helped us progress through the Pacific Theater and further the offense to Japan. We'll be going to the next war. Battle, I mean, sorry. But right after Steve's intermission passes. Thanks, Barry. Steve Weasel here. During all this battling, people back home had also things going on. War was making things rolling. I would say that the minorities were given better responsibilities. Sadly, not all of them were treated fairly. Let's go with the good news. Most minorities started getting better working opportunities. Pretty great. Not only that, Mexicans, Indians, and blacks were able to participate in the war. We needed all the help we could get, you see? Here's the thing. They weren't really treated fairly. The blacks, for example, were sent into the grittiest parts of the war. When they came home, they likely won't be treated any better. To make things worse, the Japs that live here in America were sent to camps. Weren't treated much better than the Jews back in Nazi Germany. Speaking of camps, I got a. And time's up. Back to the war. The second battle we got info on. The Battle of Guadalcanal on August 1942. A decisive victory for the Allies in the Pacific Theater, my bad. And the first major offensive. Our troops landed on Japanese controlled land and drove them out of there. This was crucial. It helped strengthen the lines between the US and Australia. We, the US, were on the spotlight. We had a solid defense on the air base and we just stomped on them. The Japanese basically lost 2/3 of the forces they committed on that island, and we barely lost any. We destroyed them. Now, the last part of my section, a pretty important battle to the war, the Battle of Normandy. To most people, it's called D-Day. It lasts from 1944 to August of that same year. The Allies had planned to release Western Europe from Germany's clutches. It was codenamed Operation Overlord. It was a strategy filled with deception, tricks, and traps, all to fool Hitler and his cronies. It was a large scale operation. By May 8th, 1945, Germany had formally surrendered. Hitler had committed suicide a week earlier. The battle was won. Now, back to you, Steve. Hey, you can't just interrupt my part. Yeesh. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Concentration camps. A unique camp that we found interesting was